Roofman. That's where we're at. Let's get this party started with a little Channing Tatum-esque type of comedy thriller. Would it be? It's based on a true story. Roofman is a story about a guy who is down on his luck, wasn't really able to take care of his family, feed them, or give them all the things they wanted and more. And so he takes up robbing McDonald's. Yes, this is based on a true story. A guy was going in through the roofs of all these different McDonald's and robbing them until he got caught, and he was sentenced to 40 years in jail. It's insane. A relatively nice guy. Like, he wasn't trying to hurt anybody. He was, in fact, really nice to everybody, but like, he just got caught up in the system, and he went out there and he did some bad news, and he got thrown in jail for it. But he escapes prison and hides out in a Toys R Us. And during that time, he starts building a life in there. He starts meeting people around the town, things like that, starting to try and change himself into something that he's not. All while evading the law, hiding out in this Toys R Us, and falling in love with Kirsten Dunst, who happens to work. That's right, Kirsten Dunst is in this, Peter Dinklage. There's a lot of people in this movie. This wasn't something that really blew me away. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. It was a nice little dramedy, if you will. Channing Tatum was fine in it. I thought he did a better job in this than he did previously in the year before in Fly Me to the Moon. He felt mismatched in this. Although I will say that his chemistry with Kirsten Dunst, I didn't really feel it. But she was fantastic. She put on a great performance in this movie. Peter Dinklage did a good job. A lot of people in this movie did a great job bringing it. Channing Tatum, even, he did as well, too. But there was just something that was just very different from what I guess I was expecting. There was a lot of underutilized actors in this movie, like Ben Mendelsohn, who's only really in it in like almost a cameo type of role. And he's such a fantastic actor that I would have liked to have seen more from him as maybe a mentor or guide to Channing Tatum's character. But overall, it was a pretty good movie. It's shot well. I do like the idea of telling this true story, but doing it in a way that like kind of brings some levity to it. You like this character as you go through, even though he's doing deceptive things and manipulating people, and even at times feels like he's manipulating himself. But overall, I really did think it was a pretty good movie. Worth checking out. I say maybe wait for streaming for this one. Kirsten Dunst's performance alone, I think, and I'm not a huge Kirsten Dunst fan. I never really was. I have nothing against her. I like her in certain movies and some things I don't. But this, she did fantastic. Like, I thought she did such a great job and brought a real reality to it, whereas Channing Tatum felt a little surreal at times. Lakeith Stanfield has a small role in this as well. He does feel a little mismatched in the chemistry as well with everybody else, and his character is kind of like, it almost seems like there is a utility tool for the story overall. And I just didn't appreciate that, considering you have such a great caliber actor there and you're underutilizing him as well. So that's really what comes out of Roofman. It was just this movie that didn't really have any star power to it, but also the story was a little underwhelming and the actors were underutilized. I felt like there could have been more out of it. But again, check it out for yourselves. Let me know what you think in the comments. I do think it's worth at least checking out on streaming when it comes out. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments of Roofman.